Hey, Courtney here, and I wanted to come in. I just got back from the grocery store and just share a little quick story. This is not food that I normally eat because we are whole food plant-based, but I wanted to share kind of how I think about things, how I save money, and I kind of have this like theory of what I call good, better, best. And my granddaughter is coming with a friend tonight, and it is so hard to feed her. Every time she comes, we end up taking her out to eat because being plant-based and her not being plant-based, and she's eating a more processed diet for the most part, it's really challenging. And usually she doesn't eat all of her food. She just picks at it, and then we end up bringing it home and she doesn't eat it. So my husband asked her what she wanted, and she said chicken, mashed potatoes, and macaroni and cheese and green beans. And so I went to the store. So we were just gonna go to the steakhouse because I can get vegetables there. And I said no, because I don't wanna go and pay $100 and something for 4 people to eat, me only eat vegetables and her not even touch her food, because that's what usually happens. So this is one of my better options that I wanna share with you. It's not the cheapest option, but it is how I think, and it is how I save a lot of money. So I'm gonna share with you the food haul here. For breakfast and snacks, I got them these egg, potato, and cheese wraps, and I don't know if they like them or not. If they don't, I only spent $1.12 on them. I got them some of these little muffins. I would never eat this, but it's for my kids. And a banana. If they ate the wrap, the muffin, and the banana, you're looking at $2.35 a serving. For dinner, this is gonna be a huge dinner. It's not for me, like to be for my husband and the girls, and they'll have leftovers for lunch. I got a rotisserie chicken, pre-made mashed potatoes, because I gotta cook my dinner. I didn't wanna cook 2 dinners. Pre-made mac and cheese, a can of green beans, Texas toast, Walmart brand, and a salad that was on sale. I know my granddaughter loves like these salad bowls. And I added all of that up, and that is gonna be around $4.22 a serving. That's kind of high, really, but here's where we go from the good to the better, and this is how you have to think of it. $4.22 a serving, that's high, right? She only comes to stay with us maybe once every 2 months. And if I take her out to eat and I spend $15 on her by the time she has soda or whatever it is she ends up drinking, and a meal, which is gonna be somewhere between $10 and $15, I have saved myself about $10 a serving per person on this meal. I got some apples just in case, and these are a little bit more expensive. They're the caramely cinnamon kind of flavored ones. They're 68 cents a piece if she wants one of those. And I ended up getting 4 of these. They're kind of pricey at $1.08. I just didn't know what the girls would want. And then I ended up getting some orange juice. My husband likes this in his smoothies, and I only buy it for special occasions. But at any rate, I'm not really sure how much this was. It was $3.98, but the girls can have this with their breakfast. Long story short, and I also had a drink in there that I got on the way home, an Olipop. So long story short, I spent $47 total. And some of this will be for me. I will eat the apples, and I might drink some of these ice drinks. But if you take that and you divide it by 3 meals and snacks, and I'm just gonna divide it by 4, that comes out to $11.75, okay? Divided by 3 people, you're looking at an average of $3.91 per meal per person. So I divided it by 4 because I included the snacks in there. So you're still looking at around $3 to $4 a person, even with all this food that's a little higher priced. And you know, I could have easily made instant mashed potatoes or the 69-cent mac and cheese. I know that. I didn't want to deal with it, and my husband will probably end up making this, and it'll just be easier to not have them under my feet. I know I could have done better, but this is a good, better, best. Financially, this is better, and it's also gonna save the gas and the heartache and the stress of going to town with 2 girls. And as you can see, I'm in my Sunday best, which means my hair's pulled back in a a ponytail or a bun, and I don't hardly have any makeup on. And I don't want to get ready because I've got on my workout pants. So anyway, I hope that this helps. Just kind of the way I think about things. Again, I'm making myself something separate. I'm eating a broccoli, cauliflower, rice, pinto bean, and tofu bowl. I am marinating all of that. My food will probably come out to under $1.50 per the meal, because plant-based is so much cheaper, because everything is scratch food, it's not processed, and there's no meat, eggs, or dairy. So it's a lot cheaper to eat plant-based. The average vegetarian, not vegan, I'm vegan, the average vegetarian saves around $750 a year over a meat eater. And they say for people who are vegan, it's even less, especially if they're not eating processed vegan meats and things like that, which I don't. All right, thank you so much. I hope this has been helpful. Bye-bye.